Hi, and welcome to Amber in the Kitchen. Today I want to talk to you guys about the humble potato. So we are going to use potatoes today to work on our knife skills. All right, I am making dinner and I'm going to be making mashed potatoes. Let me see if I can get you guys focused in down here. Whoa. Lighting can be a bit of an issue. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, that's fun. Okay, so first off, when making mashed potatoes, you're gonna peel them. Now, I already have a couple of peeled ones here. That's another tip. Keep your water nearby so you don't get your potatoes turning brown. And a lot of people I've seen peel pushing away from themselves, and that can be a dangerous way to peel your potato. Speaking from personal experience, I have peeled probably about half of my nail bed before. It does not feel good, and there's a lot of bleeding, so don't do that. The safest way is to hold your peeler like this, put your thumb on the potato, and then peel towards your thumb. Okay? And hold your fingers flat out like this on your hand that's holding the potato, because once you curl it, you can peel it. All right, so keep your hand kind of flat so it's not in danger of getting caught in that peeler. Because believe you me, it does not feel very good. All right. So you can peel a potato pretty quickly that way. And then I just hold it and do the forward motion on my ends because I find it to be faster. But never peel when you're in a hurry. It's just not a good idea. I think I've done it twice now because I was in a hurry. And then you have to stop and get Band-Aids, and it's just not a good idea. All right, so that's done with the peeling portion. Just a note on safety there. Okay, so now our rinsed potato, it's nice and clean. We're going to square it up. Okay, and you just want to trim the sides so that it looks like a square or a rectangle, if you will. It doesn't have to be a perfect square. So you've got a tube now that's relatively squared up. All right, so because we're doing mashed potatoes, it doesn't matter if all of our pieces are exactly the same size that go in the water. So I am going to just cut these up, rough chop, and put them in my water. Now, the reason why potatoes are a good vegetable to practice on is they're pretty easy to peel and get squared up and make mashed potatoes with. So now, there's a thing to consider here. Okay, if you are just purely practicing your knife skills and you just want to see if you can make a straight cut and have an even slice of potato, it doesn't matter where you cut on this potato, right? I could just easily cut this in half and say I'm done. Okay, so for example, cut it in half, and then we'll cut it in half again, and then we have nice chunky rectangles of potato. And then just to stay consistent with the kind of size we put in there already, I'm going to cut it more. So now you can get some pretty good straight cuts and practice with your knife doing this. But then if you want to do, say, really hone your skills so that you can have more consistent spacing on your cutting, that is when we want to get more into looking at size of our cut. All right, and that would be taking and going and getting a ruler, even if you need to, and measuring, okay, that's a 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to slice it, and then I'm going to do it again, and then they're 1/2 inch. So then that way you don't necessarily have even slices, because this one is thick, but it's not a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, so now you can see these two slices are 1/2 inch. Okay, and then we want to practice getting perfect cubes. We're going to do another 1/2 inch and another 1/2 inch. Okay, so now we've got our long rectangle squares. And then you would even go as far as to cut off this edge here and set that aside, and then go for your 1/2 inch and try to get a perfect cut with every slice. Now, you can do this for practice. Don't be scared. It's kind of fun once you get into it. But then you're going to start looking, okay, let's see how I did. Oh, well, this one's kind of a small, too small. All right, this one's a little not perfectly square. You know, you can analyze your cuts that way if you're going to go for a precise size and shape. Okay. Now, because I'm making mashed potatoes, I don't care if they're all perfect, but it's fun to practice that way. Also, another thing you can do, if you want to get fancy, and say you have a fancy dinner coming up, and you want to make tornade potatoes. This is a great opportunity to practice your tornade skills. I'm not going to get into that now, but it's something that you can do. Maybe I will do another video on tornade if you like, but it takes some time to practice tornade. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of a good practice dish. You can practice doing your knife cuts, but still have a nice edible dinner item or lunch, whatever. Mashed potatoes. Ooh, if we have leftover mashed potatoes tonight, I will do some potato pancakes for you guys in the morning, and maybe a couple other things. I don't know. We'll see. But it's good. Mashed potatoes are very versatile and can be used in a lot of things. Ooh, you could even do a potato focaccia. That's delicious. All right. Anyways, enough of those ideas. Have a good day. Hope this was helpful. Please subscribe and share if you can. Thanks.